Hello, guys. Good evening, good day, from anywhere you're actually hearing me from. Right, this is Olatimothy from the Liquidity Provider Concept. All right, and how was your weekend? Hope you had a nice time with your family. Okay, today we are going to look at some pairs to work with, right, and what we're actually expecting from this pair for this week. All right, and we're going to start with DXY, right? We'd start with DXY, okay? And DXY is a dollar index, right? And I've actually explained over and over again why I always look at dollar index to determine my bias and determine where I am actually going to. And this bias is basically for USPS, USDPS. So um, anything the DXY is actually suggesting to me, right? If it is in line with any other USD pairs that I'm actually going to trade, then I will know that that is actually a very strong trade to take, right? It is not all the time that DXY have to go in line um, with any other pairs, but I always use this as an indicator for me to know what is going to happen on the USD pairs. All right. Knowing that fully, let's quickly look at the daily time frame of this pair. Right, we have already seen that. Okay, what I was really expecting last week was that on this 4 hour time frame, that it will come back to take out this high, the market will come down and um find find a rejection around this block, but that did not actually happen. Or anyway, it actually gave us a bullish trend by breaking the structure on a daily time, on the 4 hour time frame. So looking at this now, this is FVG, right? This is actually a rejection zone, and at the same time, this is another rejection zone, right? Because this has been retested, I will really be looking towards this particular zone being retested again. This particular zone. So I want this market to come here. Now, looking at the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, I can see that there is um yesterday's low here. So I'll really be expecting the market to either come to this box or also or this particular OB here. So either of these two zones can be retested. So this particular low would be taken out. So that's we're actually going to give us a 3-8 structure. One, two, then the third one, three. It might actually happen on this box. So we're going to have something like this, then the market will continue to go higher. That is really what I am expecting on this pair. But we can actually have some other miracles that will happen. So that will be determined on Tuesday or Wednesday, whereby we're going to have a new direction that the market is actually printing for us to follow. Now, looking at the daily time frame, we can actually see that this is going up in a bullish trend. Now, on a 4 hour time frame, we can actually see that okay, the market has broken structure, so we can have this low or this particular area to be retested. So on a 1 hour time frame, just like what I showed to you, we can have this yesterday's low being taken out, the market come back to this and actually go higher. So that is really what I am expecting this coming week. And if possible, if market change direction, then we actually going to follow it. But for now, I am actually bullish on this pair. So I wanted to retrace back before actually going to take another trade from it. So very quickly, we'll look into some other pairs, right? And Euro USD, and on the daily time frame, we can actually see that this price is dropping on the daily time frame. And come to think of it, this particular zone might really serve as as a rejection zone actually for market to continue to go higher. But this is actually saying some kind of impulsive right in the or this particular trade will be best described for me on the 4 hour time frame. So let's see 4 hour time frame and see what we might likely expect. So with this, um, market structure has been broken. We'll really be expecting market to probably take out this high or come back to this particular block before it will continue to go down. So might actually get rejected at this king go be here. Let me try to zoom this so that you can see the price very well. Right. So You can see this particular stuff here. Well, really, when the market open, let me try to delete this box. We might actually see some kind of manipulation to the upside, right? Knowing fully well that this actually looks like a 3-8 structure, right? Though the price is actually very impulsive, but I will be looking forward to see that more. As you can see that, as you can see this here, so I will be expecting market to actually buy from here if possible to this zone. Then we can see the drop from there. So that is really what I'll be expecting on this pair this week. So majorly I'll be looking at this particular zone as my rejection zone. But anyway, just like what I've actually indicated, this particular king, all right, can really serve as a rejection, and this is another fair value gap. So what I will be expecting is how price will really retrace back to that high, right? If price come back to this zone in an impulsive move, right, then I might not actually take a sell again. So these are the three zones. Number one, the fair value gap. Number two, the king OB, and number three, this strong OB. Right. So I will be expecting price to actually pull back in a kind of a price action that I always look out for. So if that is actually obvious, then I will be taking a sell right from there. But if price actually pull back to that zone with an impulsive move, then I will not be taking a sell. I will just wait for the new price action that might really determine how I am going to trade that. Now, looking at this looks like an ELPC trade, but it's yet to be confirmed. But Monday we actually will really determine that for us. So let's see how that will play out. This is where I'll be expecting for this market to really pull back to reject. Then we can actually trade that. Now, this will actually be in line with the DXY, right, that we've actually analyzed, right? This might actually be in line with that. We said price should retrace back, looking at the 1 hour time frame. Price should retrace back, take out this low, then get rejected here or here before going higher. Now, if you look at the Euro USD, you will see that we actually have the same pattern. Price will go higher, take out this high, get rejected here before we can actually see it continue to go downward. So, if price actually changed, then that shows that if DXY actually changed, that shows that this also will change. So let's see USDCHF. USDCHF should be in line um with the dollar index. So I'll be expecting this particular low to be where I will be buying from, right? Or this particular block here. So I actually want market to give a manipulation to the downside, just like the power of three, right? When the market open, consolidate, then manipulate to the downside, then before I will see it going higher. So this particular zone one, this is zone two, or this is zone three that I will really we're expecting this price to pull back to, then before I will have a buy. So that is based on DXY, and that is what I'm looking at for this week. Now on GBPUSD, GBPUSD actually looks like what we've actually talked about on Euro USD and the dollar index. Now, on a daily time frame for this, right, we can actually see this impulsive move that this market actually moved higher with. Now, with this particular compressed manner. So this implies that looking at this now from the daily time frame now, there is no good OBA that can really serve as our rejection zone. Now, looking at the 4 hour time frame, we can see the same thing. Then but this price is not really so strong. But anyway, when the price actually came here, we have an impulsive move, market move back in a squeezed manner, then another impulsive move, the market's actually moving back here. So what I will really be expecting again, right, if possible, is that this Thursday's high should be taken out if possible. Then market should get rejected on this block. I'm actually going to refine that on this block. So I want this eye to be taken out. Now going to the 1 hour time frame. So I'll, just like what I said earlier, I will be waiting for how that zone will really be taken out. Now, I mean, our price will actually pull back to this zone. That will really suggest to me how I'm going to trade from. Now, looking at this 4 hour, I mean, 1 hour time frame, right? This particular zone can really be where we can be looking for as a trade. Now, let me quickly go to 15 minutes time frame. If I can get a good zone to trade this trade from. Now, this will be zone one, then this other one zone two, right? There might actually be some probability that price will pull back to this zone. Let me go to 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame, I can have this. So going back to the 30 minutes time frame, right, I can actually have price coming back, sorry, price coming back to take out this low, then price pull back to this zone or this zone, then for me to actually see price going higher. Now, when I see price going higher on the 1 hour time frame, I really want this high to be taken out. Then seeing this high to be taken out, and it's actually not compulsory because we have another strong OB here, as you can see that. So we will be looking forward to find a rejection here, or if possible this high should be taken out, then price get rejected here. So this implies that this might actually give us a 3A structure here, then the third one might actually be on this note, then before we see a pullback, right? So I'll be waiting for a buy and also to a sell. So that's actually going to be a buy to sell trade. Now, another trade is actually on gold. Now for daily time frame, as you can see, gold has really been consolidating, and on the daily time frame. So whatever things I really want to see is that this particular low to be taken out, and that will really give me my 3A structure for me to really see another buy. So I want this daily, this last month low to be taken out, take out this low, then I can really see an upward movement on this particular pair. Then my target would be on here. Now, for the 4 hour time frame, let's see what we can really look at. Now, we can see this. Then I'll really be expecting price to come to this zone, right? This is actually a good zone to really expect price to come to, right? If possible, this is zone one that I'll be expecting price to come to, right? One, then also this fair value gap. Now for this fair value gap, now I will be expecting this particular zone to be my rejection zone. So these are the two zones I will be looking forward on gold, right? To have a sell here or to have another sell here. Now I don't take my entries here. I will wait for a perfect entry for me to get at as low as 1 pip or 2 pip stop loss before I actually trade it. Now, when we have that, is to the end that this particular low is actually taken before I see any upward movement on gold. Now, the next pair I'm actually going to talk about is EURJPY. Now, for EURJPY, as you can see, this is a daily structure which is actually showing a bearish move, right, on the 4 hour time frame. Is also showing a bearish move, and I will be so much interested in selling here. If markets really come there, I will be willing to sell there. Now on the 1 hour time frame, let's see the 1 hour time frame if we can really get something cool, right? This is an impulsive move up, impulsive move down. So I would not be surprised if markets will actually come to uh, let's say, let me mark out this particular zone and actually refine that, even though this is actually where I'll be looking to trade from. But let's go to 30 minutes time frame. If I can see a strong zone, right? For me, this is the time frame. Then I will be looking to sell here. That's actually the first note. I want to see this price as is actually going in this late pricing, all right, that is showing that I actually wanted to pull back like this. Then on the, I guess 15 minutes should really show me what I'm looking for here. All right, so I'll be expecting price to pull back here or here. Now on the 1 hour time frame will actually be better here when price will take out this high and actually get here and reject it. But if not, then I actually want price to pull back to this zone for me to actually take a trade, then come back, probably take out this yesterday's low, Friday's low, right? Take out this Friday's low, then before we actually see it going higher again, if possible, for it to get here, then fall down, right? So that is really what I will be expecting there. Then on the CADJPY, CADJPY. Now on the daily time frame, we can see that this is also bearish, right? The market is already confirmed bearish, as we can see it there. Though the bearish move actually only take out this low, though this is not a confirmed ELPC that I always look out for. But let's see 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we can see price is actually really squeezing here and it's actually not cool, right? So there's no good pricing that we can really get in that zone. Now on the 1 hour time frame, what can we see here on the 1 hour time frame? We can actually see that this is really compressing in this particular area. So it is possible that we see this price actually going up for um, for some pricing. So this there is no really a good block here. Now let me see where we can actually sell this pair from. Right, sorry, this is actually a zone here. Right, I was actually looking at this particular zone. So market might actually eventually come there for us to sell it. Now on the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame is actually not clear. Let's see 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes time frame is also not clear, but I can make use of this, though this actually did not have an impulsive move up. But let's see how price really retrace back to this area. As you can see, the first 3E structure has been displayed. I'm not really sure about that. Let me find out now. So this is actually equal highs, right? And it has been taken out by that range. So we can expect price just like what we have here on this note. We have one zone, right? And we have the other zone. And this note, I would like to find a good zone if possible on this one here. Well, the price has already retested that zone. I don't know if that will really retest it again, right? I'm not sure, but let's see. Let's wait for what will happen. This is another equal low that should be taken out. Let me delete. Um, there's actually something that is here. Let me delete it and go back to the 15 minutes time frame. This is actually equal lows here, so it's possible that market will come back to stick out this low and actually go up. Now it's to the end that we actually have a sell in this particular area before this market will continue to go down. And it is possible that market will come back to take out this low, this last week low, then before it go back to this zone and actually fall. Now that is on CADJPY. So let's look at USD30. For USD30 on daily time frame, all right, we it's actually very similar to what we have on JPY, right? This low was taken, this low was taken, last month low was taken. Now if you actually check it for on 4 hour time frame, I can actually see my 3E structure there. So this is actually a better reversal pattern that I might actually look out for 1 2 3, right? Then looking at the 1 hour time frame, looking at 1 hour time frame, this actually broke this level. So I will be waiting for um market to retrace back to this zone, right? This zone, if I can really refine it to 5 minutes time frame, probably 1 minute time frame. Right. So this is going to be the zone one to sell from, I mean to buy from, and this is going to be zone two. So I'm really going to mark this. You can mark that on your chart to see what is going to actually going to happen. So what do I want to see? I really want to see market retrace back, like in a compressed manner. Then for me to really look for a buyer before I will look to buy. Now this buy actually doesn't mean that the market is actually bullish. As you can see, this market is bearish. It's just for us to really look for a way to sell this market around this particular long week, right? Or this fair value gap that is here, this one here, right? We have actually many fair value gap. We just see how price will respond to that zone when the price get there. So that will determine how we're going to take our trade. And lastly, on NASDAQ, right, which is actually USD Tech, is actually the same thing with JPY, because most of the time these always go in the same direction with JPY pairs. So this is actually 3 ETH also on a daily time frame. We can actually find this three, not 3 ETH actually in this particular area. It broke out this particular level, getting retested on this particular block. So with that on 4 hour time frame, we have the 3 ETH, right? Then on 1 hour time frame, right, we have it also in here, but this is actually not a confirmed trend. So I will really wait for market to really give me a confirmation before I'm actually going to take all this trade. So well, based on this, this market is actually still bearish, so we can really mark this particular zone as where we are expecting market to move up from and sell. But anyway, on the 15 minutes time frame, right, it's actually not showing us a very good zone also. So this is actually going to be a cool spot for us to trade from based on that note. So on when the market open, we're actually going to see the clear direction that the market intends to go. Right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This is really what I have for you right this week. Right, and I hope that you are going to make maximum use of this. Right, you join it with the knowledge that you have, then to see a very good move in the market for this week. All right, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Then also follow us on Instagram. Then we also have a Telegram page where I upload materials. Then also my channel, I mean my chat work. So you are going to see this in the description uh, box, so that I mean the link to the Telegram is already there, so you can join us on the Telegram, and also you find a link to the Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, and also don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on your notification bell, so that anytime I upload a new video, you can be the first person to see the video, right? So thank you so much. Now, for the mentorship, right? You, if you're interested in the mentorship, right? The mentorship is currently closed, but the class is actually going to start November 2, by November 2. So I just give people the grace, as anybody that really want to come up with the, I mean, join the November group, they can still do that for a while before I will actually close up. So I actually know that you will be able to cover up for that. That's really why I'm actually opening it again. But for the December section, it will be opened by November 15 again. All right. See you at a greater height. Thank you so much, guys, and take care of yourself. Have a good trading week, and God bless you. Bye bye.